So up until this point in the Icefield Parkway, I'd never really done bigger days than like 50 kilometers, which is not very far, but I don't know, I had to live life. I had to take care of my dog. She was heavy. I was carrying way more stuff than I actually needed. Dog food, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I never really did more than 50 kilometers in a day. So even like the first day I did 30 kilometers, second day I did around 30 kilometers, third day I took a break, fourth day I did maybe 30 kilometers, if that, maybe 25. And the very last day I pumped out like 115 kilometers, 112 kilometers or something. And I feel like that was my reward. I got past that pass, and after I went up that pass, dragging Mikoto behind me, I don't know, my legs, it's like my legs just went boom, steel, energy, everything. That was my reward for doing this. Which is weird, I guess. Obviously there's no science behind that. It's just from months and months of doing that every single day. But ever since that day, like I'm currently in McBride, BC, and since that day, I have pumped out no less than 70 kilometers a day. I've had 2 100-kilometer days, and I haven't done less than 70. So completing that showed my body, or showed my mind, that I definitely have the energy or potential to do more than what I thought I could. Overall, the experience of doing that, being in the mountains, there's always been there's something about the mountains that really speak to me. I felt this way. I never really been to the mountains before my first tour, which was in India. When I started, I went from Delhi, I went all the way to Uttarakhand, to Mussoorie, and the Kempty Falls, and then from there I went to Kasola, Manali, like right in the mountains of Himachal Pradesh. And I don't know, they spoke to my soul. So to come out here into the Rocky Mountains in Canada and do it, it was something really, really special, and it really spoke deeply to me. It was probably one of the most magical experiences that I've ever had, a spiritual experience. And I don't know, none of the things that I'm going to show you in this, and any of my pictures, and even the things that I talk about, won't ever really describe the feelings or the sights that there are to see there. And you could spend a lifetime probably just on that stretch of road and see more beauty than the whole world combined. Well, obviously that's part of the whole world, but you know what I mean? Like, you could just spend a lifetime there and discover beauty upon beauty upon beauty. And I think that's the part that I like about cycling in general. What I like about what I'm doing, these long tours, is it's kind of like walking in a way. It's faster than walking, obviously, but it gives you the same pace that you have when you walk. You really have time to look at everything, take it all in, and you're not waiting. I find when you're in a car or you're driving somewhere or you're flying, you're always just waiting to get to the spot. You know what I mean? It's never really, I never feel adventurous when I'm in a car. I'm just like, oh man, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, how long do I have to sit here for? You know what I mean? So when I'm cycling, the cycling is an adventure. It's like the movement, the forward movement, the adventure, the whole thing. I don't care where I end up, as long as I keep the forward momentum going. It's what's most important. And it gives you a lot of time to think. Like when I was in India, I was able to sort out my whole life. I was like, and I really mean that, I sorted out, I went back to my childhood problems and was able to figure out everything. It made me a way better person. And I thought maybe doing Canada would give me the same sort of thing, but this time it was different. it wasn't an internal monologue of trying to figure out my life. It was a meditative experience. It was a moment of clarity. The whole trip, I really was able to take in a lot of things and realize what I want out of my life and the potential that I have, overcoming challenges. The winter was different. I didn't have time to really think about anything, because every day was a constant struggle and battle with the elements, with surviving, with keeping myself warm, with trying to reach a goal. And it was hard. It's hard. I'm still doing it. I still have about 500, 600 kilometers to go. And I don't think I would trade it for anything. It's been a rough go of it, and I want to keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? I've had so many people send me messages of inspiration and motivation, and I've never had that before. So it's kind of cool to be doing something that people value. And it's not like I'm really doing anything for anyone. I guess a lot of people are living vicariously through me, or just giving me props for doing something not a lot of people do. I guess that has some value, that holds value to some people, especially in the times that we're in. So I want to thank everybody for, you know, keeping me going, keeping me motivated, watching my stuff. I mean, I partly do it because of everyone, you know what I mean? So it's the end of day 4, and I don't know how many kilometers I did. Today was very, very hard though. I did some kind of pass. I'm not sure what pass it was. Are you ready? Are you steady? Once I'm back to where I can have internet and be in civilization and do all that kind of stuff, I'll kind of map out where I did, what days, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just kind of camping out in the Columbia ice fields. I don't know if I'm really allowed to. It's really, really windy, and it's super miserable out there. I didn't want to. There were some times with the snow coming down and whiteout conditions that I didn't really want to risk it, so I decided that I would I just camp here. So I'm gonna give you a little peek. Oh yeah, that's right outside my tent. Can't see anything, can ya? Neither can I. So, we've now retreated to the safety of my tent. Which, the Durango too, really puts up a fight against the wind. All that kind of stuff is supposed to be a mountaineer tent, so I decided to put it in the mountains finally. Also, big shout out to the random people I met on the pass. I made a video of it. I don't know if I really liked it, but whatever. I was running out of food, and so I was like, oh, all I got is rice and oatmeal. I got to make it work. And they stopped and they took my picture, asked my name, and asked if I need anything. And I was like, do you have snacks? Because I need snacks. So they gave me 2 muffins. They gave me this huge thing of trail mix, which, truth be told, I've crushed a lot of already. It's been day 1, but I potentially only have, after today, 1.5 more days of cycling. And then they gave me a whole bag of oranges, or tangerines, or clementines. So I crushed them in. They gave it to me, and then I sat down and I crushed like 6 of those bad boys, and they're so good. They have the seeds in them, but they taste amazing. And then for dinner today, we're gonna have rice, salted rice. That's my mainstay. I'm run out of flavoring agents. I pretty much have, I say oatmeal, but I have cream of wheat, brown sugar, and rice, and half a lime, a frozen lime. So, doing good.
You.